Oh, my darlings. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all get this. It's Robin coming to you um, with a message in the spirit world. I'm going to be bringing a Rumi Oracle card and see what Rumi says, and a Crystal Mandala Oracle Guidance card. So I pulled um, this one for us, Robin's Realm Reading members. Commitment. Number 31, and we all know that 3 and 1 is 4. Let me put a crystal in front of that to catch it. Hope it catches it. Oh, I need a bigger crystal. Wild. Okay. So right now, look at this beautiful card. Ooh, look. Can you see it? Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, you guys. Rumi, gorgeous cards. Artwork by Razuli. Whoever that is, I should have looked that up. Before I get started, I'm helping out Annie's Angels, a friend of mine who's in a wheelchair. She's a fine crystal jeweler, but she is making these crystals, crystal necklaces with leather bands, and I've been doing Reiki on them, and I'm misting them with my Sacred Holy. This is adjustable necklace, and these are for sale for her. I'm not making anything off it. Well, I might make a few dollars, but that's because we're going through the pay site. But we've got two different lengths. I believe these are 18-inch and 16-inch, and they adjust to your neck, and they need to be tuned to your vibration, your individual vibration. And so these two big ones are $25, and this small one is only $15. So you decide if you want to invest in that. Just email me with your information, okay? Thank you so much. You can help Annie's Angels out, put food on her table, actually. To be honest, before I start, again, I want to introduce you to my Sacred Holy Mist. Some of you already have purchased it, and you know how wonderful it is. It's really wonderful. Those are also for sale. I've got 12 new bottles. Okay, and they're only $10 a bottle plus shipping and handling. So Spirit says, let's talk about this commitment card. All right? It'll take me a minute to read this for you because there's a message here that I could not produce. Thank you, Rumi. The wonderful advice of Rumi, right? The wonderful advice of Rumi. We are candles, lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there's no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We're on fire, though we do not burn. There's a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It's the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential in human development. This flame is holy. It lies within each human heart. And when the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachments. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us. The way forward on our path is the here and now. and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment, and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the heart. Our huffing and our puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There's a way forward on your path. Excuse me. I just had some chocolate. There's a way forward on your life path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision of yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you, don't doubt. What you're feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You're being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you're being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There's enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That's more than enough. You do not have to also create or control the terrain, nor determine the map for the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. I love this. Fear of outcomes and trying to control outcomes. We discussed that in our 12 steps, how that's unhealthy. We get used to it in our everyday life, though. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest cause you to try to bend life to your will. It's an unnecessary battle, and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up. Be present. Attend to what is before you in each moment, and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you to the balm of a solid core of comfort. Even whilst the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will. As you move along your life journey, step by step, that divine will is moving you too, Shining One, into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you, far from it. It's a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within, and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way, even now, in peace and stillness. There's a ritual here, a sacred ritual. I will hold this up as I read it so that you can practice it this way, okay? This is very important for you. Excuse me. My God. I wonder why my throat's not clear. It says, if you can light a candle, please do so. If that is not practical, simply visualize or imagine a flame in your mind's eye. Give me a second. I'm going to do something cool. Okay. Okie doke body. Oh my gosh. This body. Okay, Robin. Where is your lighter? Oh my gosh. Here we go, babes. I'm lighting a candle for you, specifically for this reading, to make this point. Okay? I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure you can't. No, you can. And I'm also going to fire up this Palo Santo. Watching the flames. Boy, when the flames hit, this thing is super, super powerful. For now, now you simply say, I call upon the sacred flame of divine love now. Then say aloud, the light of my heart does not waver. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame forever. Excuse me. All right in the temple of one love. Rumi, who safeguards the sacred flame of love, together may we bear serene witness to the revelations of the light within, that the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act, when needed to the patience to best serve love, is found within our hearts. So be it. You have finished the sacred honoring ritual. If you did light a candle, you may leave it to burn for a time, or simply with reverence extinguish it. Again, I will repeat this process. I call upon the sacred flame of divine love now. The light of my heart does not waver. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame, forever a light in the temple of one love. Rumi, who safeguards the sacred flame of love, together may we bear serene witness to the revelations of the light within, that the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act when needed, and the patience to best serve love is found within our hearts. So be it. You have finished your sacred honoring ritual. That's that part of the reading. So now at this point, I will pull you one of these crystal mandala oracle guidances and see what they say to you, my loves. Let me get me a cup of coffee, though. All right. All right, spirit of love. Now we're talking about people being steady but dancing, people being on fire but not burning, people having passion, people moving forward, people not judging themselves, not forcing anything, being flowy, being trusting, being centered in the heart space. Oh, I love that so much. This is my kind of reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. I love it. I love this. Oh, you guys. Thank you for your faithfulness, your kindness, your gifts, your connections, your letters, your... Oh my God. I got a letter from Australia with a piece of rock from the ancient lands of the Aboriginals. I need you to understand, you guys. Carly, you're probably going to hear this. You have to understand how old that really is. Okay? It's really, really old. I feel like the rock, when she handed it to me, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. It's amazing. It looks like any old rusty old rock, but believe me, it's not. Thank you, Carly, for this gift. And thank you for your kind messages. This is one ancient piece of rock. I can tell you that right now. It's really old and hard compressed. It's like petrified. I would assume it's probably not even real rock. I would assume it's petrified something. But how wonderful to have a piece like that. You know, the things that we take for granted in our life. I'm like, I hope and dream for a lot of things. What are you saying to us this day, Amethyst? Look at this, Amethyst. 27, Ascended Master Saint Germain is here now to help you make over your mind, to change your psychic energy, your crown chakra, to make your mind over. This is a spiritual connection, okay? This is what I have, spiritual connection. Thank you. Look at, and just before I did this reading, I pulled my amethyst over here. That's interesting. Okay. Can you see that good? There you are. We bring you the blessing of spiritual connection. There are times on your life path when you will feel alone. If you're working on an issue or going through a challenging time and don't feel particularly supported, or that others understand, even though they may love you, then that sense of loneliness may increase for a time. Or perhaps you wonder if you are as spiritually connected as you could be. Perhaps you've been asking for confirmation of your divine connection, or for some sort of sign that what you think might be divine guidance is genuine. This oracle comes with a message. You are capable of conscious spiritual connection, and that connection is growing in power every time you talk to the universe through prayer or any act of devotion. You're also being asked to release any barriers around your heart and your mind so you can allow the unconditionally loving voice of Spirit to be heard in your heart and to soothe your mind. Walking a spiritual path is very important for your soul. I'm going to shortcut this because it's like 4 or 5 pages long. They're crazy long. And I don't have a lot of time. Spirit wants to connect with you just as much as you want to connect with it, even more. You are so loved. Set aside any frustration with yourself or the divine as you realize that even if you don't see or hear as some others seem to do, Spirit still talks to you every day. Can you see the signs, the numbers, the white feathers, the song on the radio that seems written just for you, the books you're drawn to read, or the oracle card that keeps popping up? Spirit loves you so much. It has created all these ways for you to hear its loving voice in your heart. Will other ways open up for you in due course? Yes, of course. But even now, your spiritual connection is already real. To grow it more, set aside time every day, at least 2 minutes, to speak to it. Imagine it as your daily phone call to your Divine Mother. During that daily divine time, talk to the universe, or as they say in the 12 steps, the God of your understanding. You don't need special words. Just tell the universe aloud if you can what you would like help with and what you are grateful for in your life. Both things need to be done. In my prayers, I often say, thank you, Father, in advance for what you plan to do for us. So I would say that you are getting confirmation here. Big time, somebody. All of you should be getting this message and absorbing it as your own personal message. You are members of Robin's Realm Readings. You have decided that it's worth your sacrifice and your love and attention. I don't know how to tell you that I'm just a conduit. I love you all. I'm a human conduit for this. I'm so imperfect, but I so love you guys. I don't know how to describe that energy. It's just so heartfelt. I love you all, and I hope that you're fine through this whole timeline. This is your message, and it is absolutely divine. Again, I'm going to use the zonar is like a big Z. You draw across the sky. You hold your hand, draw across it, grab positive energy, cross the sky, take your hand and draw it down like a Z to the earth, and then process it like this, like wishing energy in front of you, and then go into the center of it and create a universal blessing for everyone and everything that you can. You take that energy and you go zonar, and you send it off like this with love. Your hands are cupped to contain the energy, right? Zonar. So you've drawn and pulled energy across the sky. You brought it down to the earth. You shoot it across you in front of you. It's one of the higher symbols. It is not spoken of as much as the Daikomayo is, but it is absolute love power. And I'm using it for you, and I'm teaching you how to use it, even if you don't understand it. You are being guided by me to know that that is true. And it is powerful. Zonar. Right? So I want to tell you I love you. If you feel like making donations to the channel to help me out, I very much appreciate it, as I'm very famous for turning it around and making something useful out of it, something contributory to other people, or sometimes food. Sometimes new equipment too. My loves, this is for you. Don't ever feel alone, and give me feedback. Okay? I love you divinely. Bye, sweeties.